Hi, my name is Tianton Hu, and thanks for watching my grammar-focused micro lesson. Okay. Hi, folks. How's your weekends? Was there anything interesting? Is there any good news? You can just unmute yourself and speak freely. Okay. That's fantastic. Okay, good. It seems like you guys all had a nice weekend. Okay, that's a good start for this week's learning. Okay, does anybody still remember what we learned last week? Okay, what are 3 things that we can use to describe a noun? Okay, Sherry. Good, a noun, right? A noun can be used to describe a noun. Can you give us an example? Good, a lemon tree, very good. Okay, and also like a credit card, right? And what else? Marco. Very good. An adjective. An adjective can also be used to describe a noun, like, very good, a red apple. Good. Then one last one. The last one, okay? Okay, Jeffrey. Good, good. Prepositional phrases. A prepositional phrases. A phrase can be used to describe a noun. And how? Like what? Like a book on the shelf. Good, a book on the shelf. Now it seems like we have already mastered 3 ways of describing a noun. Okay, now I want you to think of an item, okay, that you treasure the most. An item that you treasure the most. It can be a doll, a table, a pen, or things like that, okay? And I need you to write 2 lines to describe this item. Okay, for the first line, you will need to add an adjective before the noun. Okay, an adjective before the noun. For example, if I'm going to introduce a doll, I probably will add delicate. Okay, a delicate doll. And for the second line, you will need to add a prepositional phrase, okay, to describe it, like a delicate doll in the closet. All right, just like that. And you have 1 minute to create for yourself. And after creation, you can share your creation in the chat box. Very good. Everyone has done a great job. And I also have something to talk about. Okay, the thing I want to talk about is the movie. Okay, I want to say the movie is interesting. Okay, here is a complete simple sentence, right? Instead of using an interesting movie, I directly say the movie is interesting. Now, I want to add more colors to this sentence. First, I want to identify the genre of the movie. Okay, where do I put this word to my sentence? Exactly. Right? Before movie, after the, right? Then we get the action movie is interesting, right? And also, I want to add something, I want to add the media. Okay, where do I put it? very good after movie, right? Then we will get the sentence, the action movie on TV is interesting. Okay, now it doesn't seem enough. Okay, I also want to add an attribute to this sentence. Okay, I want to stress this characteristic of the movie. Okay, I want to insert this part to my original sentence, but without saying and. Okay, I don't want to do it this way. I don't want to do the action movie on TV is interesting and I watched the movie last night. I don't want to connect them with a transitional word. Then what do? Can we do it in an old method we just learned? Okay. What may we get if we do it in an old method? I put something like last night after movie. Right? We're on TV. Then we may get the action movie last night on TV is interesting. Is it complete? What do we lack here? What is something we're missing? Yes, we missed I watched, right? Can I directly put it here? I watched the action movie last night on TV. It's interesting. Can I do that? No, apparently not. Why? What's the problem here? The problem here is that within one sentence, we have two verbs without transitional words, and the two verbs come after different subjects, right? Okay, how can I solve this problem? Okay, today's lesson is exactly to help you to solve this problem. Okay, we will be learning the ultimate noun modifier in today's lesson, which is called adjective clause. Okay, what is a clause? What is a clause? In a simplified explanation, right, a sentence within a sentence, right? And through today's lesson, we will be able to, okay, we have four goals. Okay, first, you will be able to identify three key components of an adjective clause. Okay, second, you will be able to correctly choose and use relative pronouns to lead an adjective clause. Okay, third, you will be able to combine 2 to 3 simple sentences into one sentence using adjective clauses and identify when to use adjective clauses. Okay, and finally, you will be able to appropriately use adjective clauses in simple writing and simple speaking and writing tasks. Okay, great. Now you don't have to worry about some of the terms put here because you'll be able to figure that out through today's lesson. Okay, now let's come back. Let's bring it back. I have these two sentences and I want to combine them in one, right? Without adding transitional words like and. The solution is exactly like this. The action movie that I watched last night on TV is interesting. And how does it work? Why does it work?